Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of Batman the Telltale series. Sorry I took a few seconds to start there. It's not Telltale series, it's The Enemy Within, my bad, as well. Good start we're having here, but yeah, welcome to another episode of it. We're going to be doing episode 3, Fractured Mask. Before we do though, I'm going to show you guys my choices from episode 1 and episode 2 so far, just so you guys can catch up if you don't know already. This is episode 1. You and 6.4% of players lied to Gordon about your connection to Lucius. You and 25.7% of players chose to interrogate Eli for information on Riddler. You and 79% of players bluffed Eli with a signal. You and 71.5% of players sacrificed a man in order to save the other agents. And for episode 2, you and 50.1% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key and remain hidden in the vault. You and 71.6% of players reached out to Gordon in their time of need, I should say. You and 23.9% of players took Willie down violently when he pulled a knife on you. You and 42.2% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Harley, countering her chaos at every turn. You and 95% of players accepted John's offer for Pinky Swear becoming friends for life. So that's what we've done so far. But like I said, we've done the first 2 episodes, and we had an insane cliffhanger at the end of the last one. If you haven't gone to watch it yet, I would advise you to. I'll give you the link to the YouTube channel if you guys want to go check out all my other videos as well. That is in the chat. But we're going to be doing episode 3 in this particular video. We've got Fractured Mask. As the pressure to uncover the impending attack on Gotham intensifies, Bruce navigates his dual identity and his relationships with his new allies. So we had quite an interesting episode. Last episode met a lot of new people, as you can see in the episode 2 thumbnail. We've got a couple of new friends there, and I think we're going to go make more friends now. So without any further ado, let's get into episode 3 of Batman the Enemy Within. If I'm slightly quieter or I don't really talk as much, I've got a bit of a headache, but I really want to play this, so I'm doing it. It's the first time in a while I've done like 2 days in a row of Batman, but nothing was going to stop me playing this today. Especially after the cliffhanger yesterday and the fact that I'm enjoying this game way more than the first one. It's going to be upset when I get it done, I guess, because it's been such a good game so far, but it could get worse, it could get better, we'll see. Still got a long way to go. This game series adapts to the choices you make, the story is tailored by how you play. If this game can keep me hooked, I'll probably do the remainder of the episodes daily. Hold 5 points, 2:46 AM.
To protect this city.
If it doesn't hook me, then I'll probably leave it like every other couple of days.
Calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves?
It's a little rundown, but the rent is right.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
Bane? Oh, he came down with a case of the left behinds. Oops.
We are the
John enjoyed that one.
entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
You think so, wouldn't you?
Virgin, huh? I won't hold it against you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Something tells me the pleasure is going to be all mine.
You got the toy we talked about, beautiful?
What's this? What's this?
Get the lady sparklies out of the safe, John. She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand. I ain't touching that popsicle. I got some thinking to do.
Now we're gonna have a little catch up. Catwoman.
Oh, let's get to What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift.
Alright. Not such a difficult thing to
This
start
wasn't
with.
the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position.
Alright.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids, press the button, and scan away.
This would be a lovely, lovely thing to do to start this episode.
Ugh, that's gross.
It is, isn't it?
What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
I'm just gonna say thanks.
Thank you. He was a good man. And a friend.
We can commiserate if you want. I recently lost a friend too. On to the next.
Alright, eye number 2. Scan the retina. Different button this time.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
But I'd be honest with her. Fuck it.
I wouldn't exactly say I'm part of the team.
Also, the sky is blue. Now you say another obvious thing. This is the game we're playing, right?
Oh.
Whatever
knew.
your plan was, must have gone horribly awry for you to end up here like this.
She's not the
You're
dumbest,
the
is
only
she?
one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
Why are you here?
How did you get involved with these psychopaths?
Ran into Harley once or twice, but I knew Riddler. He tried to bring me in before... well, before someone here probably killed him.
Oh, it was someone here.
You done? His peepers never looked so good. John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
You get the rest when we're inside.
That wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
Take it up with him.
Oh, here's... Is it Bane? Yeah, it is.
Find I'm not disposed of so easily!
You overstepped when you left him, and now it's time to pay the price.
No. Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a
showdown.
means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And
Oh, boy.
I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
I'm on your side.
Hey, I'm on your side, Harley. Okay, There's no need for threats.
It's not Wayne.
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
And I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work.
Was she trying to accuse
If
me
anyone
there?
else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Mullet.
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne,
Somehow we've managed to control
come here a
Bane.
second.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. We'll just say that was dangerous. Because it
That was
was.
dangerous. Now you're on her radar.
Hey, we chose a dangerous line of work.
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya.
Lovely.
I know just about everything about Riddler's plan.
Except
But
for
he kept
something.
one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure. This is where you come in.
Try calling IT.
Maybe you should call IT.
I don't know whether to laugh or hit you so hard your eyeballs fall out. Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff.
If you hear me
ask
drinking my
a
water, I
lot of
apologise. But I'm not going to mute my mic
questions.
because
You know
it
what?
fucks it up.
I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Well, I mean, I don't mind treats, but you did dodge my
You're asking
question.
me to do something with little or no information to go on. And when I asked you for some kind of clarification, you dodge.
Bruce, did you see what just happened? I'm in charge here. That means when I ask you to bring me something,
I
you
do it.
deliver it. No questions asked.
Well, how am I meant to know what I'm going for? Huh?
See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
Well, I
I
mean,
might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Sounds
Actually, I was
good.
thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take her too.
I was going to say, if it makes me
Some
pick,
snacks.
if it makes me pick, I'm picking Catwoman.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl? Why am I even asking? I'll bring both.
John keeps things interesting.
Never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit the road?
Oh, he's had a change of clothes.
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
I know what you want. That's what we're going to go do. I thought that was evident. Batman, the enemy within. Here we are. Police caution tape there.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
So go check for
We should
traps.
check for traps. Who knows what Riddler did to this place?
On it. Come on, John.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Harley's on the
Harley's
move.
crew is a threat, and they are moving fast.
Towards what? Do you know what their end goal is yet?
No, no one's talking.
Bruce, you are the best chance of figuring out what that is.
I'm aware of that.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait, I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
There's a black site. Some sort of research lab, I'm guessing. Whatever's there is what they're after. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having.
It was a good thing we searched around. I noticed an old security camera and deactivated it. No telling what we'll come across inside.
Okay,
Who
let's
knows?
find a way in.
There's a no obvious
Just have to get
entrance.
through these boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Let me try.
Let me give it a try.
Okay, share and share alike is what I always say.
Appreciate it, John. See, John, you were going about it all wrong. You're just bashing the fucker. You meant to get it open like that.
Who's there? Don't move!
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
And I think I know you.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
None of your business.
Back off, detective. It's none of your business what I'm doing here.
It sure as hell is my business. I'm the goddamn police and you're breaking the law.
Okay. Detective...
Bullock.
Detective Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, then I'll just leave.
No, you stay right there, like I told you. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable.
No.
Wouldn't even be
No.
working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough.
No. No.
But maybe this'll make me look good with the boss.
Oh, sure. Overtime, right? Well, maybe I can help with that?
I'm not that kind of cop.
No, of course not. This benefits both of us. Here, it's everything I got on me. Just hang up the phone, and it's yours.
Try not to die in there. I do not want this coming back on me.
I don't really want to use too much violence, if I can help it.
Come on. Let's get moving.
I would have loved John to hit him, but I didn't want to risk it. Episode 3. Fractured Mask. Unexpected encounter. Complete chapter 1 of episode 3.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
I guess no one's beyond reach.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
Really? Someone once told me I was nothing more than a thief.
And I said
You
that
knew
you're
him
not.
best.
So it
Where do you
wasn't
think
me.
he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Oh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap. Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Don't. Just don't.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
I don't know what I'm doing here. What's the end goal of this particular part? I was meant to watch John. You wonder what he was moving. Possibly the death chamber. It looks perfectly shaped for it.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform.
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
A little bit heavy, I would say. You work, you sleep, you die.
Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths.
Oh, lovely.
You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, 1 foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you?
It's a bleak
I
way of
suppose
looking at
those
life.
are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Okay, what do I do now? I'm just gonna take a quick drink of water, so hold on a second. Explore the workshop to solve Riddler's puzzle. Alright, do that then. Right. What can I actually do? I guess we could look at the desk, the workbench.
This is where he built his boxes. That's odd.
Let's move it. Oh! Oh ho ho! What do you know? Pressure plate. This guy played his Minecraft.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Well, certainly you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
Fuck it. Pretty sure it's one of the only options I have.
Oh, you're not ready to die just yet. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6
This is going
feet
to take a lot of
under.
dying, I think,
What did I
to
tell
get
you?
through.
I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
Can I go up the stairs as well? Okay, good. I'll have a look around up here, because... I don't know, I'm looking for it, to be honest.
Sure proud of his exploits, wasn't he?
This is a sleep part, isn't it, surely? Riddler's bed.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried. Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Well, he did say something about a foot.
Well, now we've got Riddler's shoes.
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
I don't want to do this in case it kills me.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
That sounds positive.
I'm not getting any help from these guys. They came along just to have a look around.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
So what next? If I die now, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
Oh, I fucking hate the Riddler.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator.
Sooner his bloody
bet
puzzles are
whatever we're
done, they're
looking
done,
for
and I'm
is
really
still
happy.
there.
So I just have to work out the order.
Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
I'll do that.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to
Now I've got to
fulfill
pick who I'm taking. We'll make sure it's safe.
We'll go first. Make sure it's safe.
it. Bruce, you care about me that much? And here, I thought I was losing you to her. I'll
Really?
be on the
You
next
thought
one, so don't die before I get there.
Wait, so what are we doing? I'm so fucking lost, honestly. Oh, okay.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
Fuck it, I've always been honest to Catwoman.
Undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Let me get this straight. You're partnered up with someone? I hope they meet your high moral standard. I didn't come back to Gotham to start up this dance again. But seeing as how both our lives are on the line, let's try to be professional. We can work together. For now. If we have to.
Fuck it, we'll go with it and see what happens.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I've missed you.
I can't... Not yet. And certainly not here.
Now it's
Damn
my
it.
turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this... pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You're better than that.
You once told me I was nothing more than a thief.
That wasn't me who said that.
So this is...
I didn't say
surprising.
that. It's changed my story from the...
Get a move on.
I'm mad.
Playing guard is getting pretty poor.
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
It's so annoying because it's fucking changed my story somehow. I don't know why, what it's done or how it's done it.
Let's just see what this is all about.
Because I didn't call her a thief. It's just kind of annoying. Or maybe it's just done it. I don't know. Fucking whatever.
This might
Monitor.
hold the black site location. Oh, not a typical on button.
But we'll fucking press it anyway.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use. I mean, there's gotta be a password, right?
It's what we came here for. It's at least worth a try.
If I've got to guess
Riddles.
the password.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
USB drive. Yeah, I think it might
See
be a
what's in the
trap.
filing cabinets.
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not?
Your certainty is assuring.
Oh, we'll leave it then. We'll pick up the USB drive. Anything else in here we could use?
Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
Alright, can I... Insert. There we go. Let me... pressing Y, come
Here
on,
we
Batman.
go.
Bruce Wayne, whatever your damn name is.
Detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
What group isn't up to no good that I have to be involved with?
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well,
So we're gonna have to try and sneak the
there's
laptop.
always Riddler's laptop. Harley
Yeah.
still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help?
Oh, for God's sake,
You
he's
don't have the
fucking
code
sassy.
to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Fuck's sake, why do we always fall into this bullshit?
Resourceful as always.
That was my crotch you just kicked. That was my leg you just kicked.
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun.
John, you're a really big help,
Getting
aren't
rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
I don't want to have to fight you, Catwoman.
Slow down
But
a bit. You're coming out blurry.
if his Alabama was Bruce Wayne, think I would be his Batman.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
I should have fucking known.
Awfully bold move, considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move, John.
You're not getting out of here. I hate to tell you, get down. I didn't read the options, I just pressed it quickly because I thought it was going to be like another command thing, to be honest with you. So I apologise for that.
Catwoman, wait!
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk.
Fuck's
Somewhere
sake.
else.
Why does everything just go wrong? It never goes right. It can't have something that goes right. John, we're friends. Don't be mad at me. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
So,
Cafe
John,
Tree Stay, 4:28 a.m.
the laptop.
So our cafe's
You know,
open at
I'm
4 in the
the
morning.
first guy who'd resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But in another way, maybe I tell her. Get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that.
John, thought we were mates.
Then she'd remember my name as an H in it. She always spells it Jon.
And how do you think Harley feels about snitches?
She told me to snitch. I think she likes them. Well, maybe not. I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here. Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult.
That's sweet.
She's great. Don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
I'm not sure right now.
Catwoman and I are... what we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled up with Harley. If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it?
I better be coffee.
I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley?
People aren't as complex as you make them out to be. Harley's smart, but she's still human. She can be manipulated just like anyone else.
This might get him into trouble.
How does one go about performing this magic trick?
Find a problem they have, and then make sure they think you are the only one who can solve it. Once they have to rely on you, they're yours. We're social animals, John. Might as well exploit it.
But how do you know what makes them tick? Too bad you can't just open them up and take a look.
Listen to them, I think, would probably be the best
You'd
option
be
here.
surprised what people will say when you just let them talk. All you need to do is give them space, and the secrets will spill. Act interesting. Let them keep digging.
Fascinating.
Acknowledge that you hear them, but don't get in their way.
Yep, makes total sense.
Nice try. I've learned that manipulation can take on many forms. Some of them more subtle than others.
Tell me more. Tell me everything.
Oh boy,
Get
here we go.
inside their head. Once you know how they think, you know what they want. And you use that.
You know, one of the doctors in Arkham tried to get in here. Wait. I have an idea. Let's try it out. Now, first thing that comes to your head, what do you see? Don't think. Let your gut guide you.
For being honest, yeah, sure, bats.
I don't know. Bats.
Ooh, like creatures of the night, do you? You're an interesting case study, Mr. Wayne. I think you might be a danger to yourself and others. Is what Dr. Leland would always say to me. Now, this one.
Why is he?
What do you see?
Can I have his drink? I see a ladder, to be honest. That's the first thing I saw.
It looks like a ladder.
I can see that. The ladder doesn't care if you're going up or coming down. It just is. Kind of like the universe in general,
It's
right?
a weird conversation we're having.
What
right
else
now.
are we to do but have some fun along the way? What an illuminating evening this has been, Bruce. I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's try just one more.
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We did have a good back and forth with the tests. I feel so much closer.
My relationship with John has changed.
You drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Fuck. He saw the light. He saw the Batman signal. Now what's going on? I'm assuming we'll have to do something as Batman. Thank you, Condestrus, for the auto host once again. Appreciate it. GCPD, 4:50 AM.
Jim?
Nicotine patch. Happy now? Don't look so pleased with yourself. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? Oh, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I stayed in the shadows.
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Of course, I know you can be trusted.
Exactly.
I just wish they hadn't gotten away. I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. But then it was just Bane. He still beat us to a pulp and got away.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask.
Oh, for fuck's sake. People in their fucking favors.
Lucius
What is it?
Fox.
No.
I know Riddler tried to pin his death
Leave
on
this out. Like,
but I had to ask myself, why would Riddler be so hell-bent on killing him in the first place? Did Fox have some kind of deal with him? There's more going on here. I know it. Maybe this Fox guy wasn't such an angel. Know what I mean? Not entirely.
I didn't know.
I don't know anything about that.
Maury was an arms dealer, and Riddler targeted him the same way he did Fox. My gut is telling me that's no coincidence. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
Fairly well.
I knew him well enough.
Yeah, well, I thought I knew him pretty well too.
I want to tell
At
Gordon
first,
who I
thought
am,
Fox
but
was at the center of it all.
apparently I'm not allowed to do
But
that.
there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? He flashes enough cash at one of my officers to get into Riddler's old workshop. Why? Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous.
Okay.
Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
I'll keep an eye on him.
I can keep an eye on Bruce Wayne.
Damn it, I'm not asking for an eye. I want him delivered, here, with a little bow. Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it.
So he wants me
I know
to
your
bring
friend
myself
Catherine
in.
lives town. Got a rap sheet that'd put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
Do what you have to. She's
I
fucking
can't
pissed off with her at
ask
the
you
moment.
to break the law, Jim.
As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
He does, yeah.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
My fault.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
It's exactly how I feel.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know,
Fuck's sake.
Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
Our goals
We
align.
both want to take down the Pact. That I know for certain. Allies are in short supply these days.
I know you've worked together in the past, but circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
I didn't do it.
Splendid.
That's what she does. That's what happens when she betrays me. Like, sometimes I let it go, but
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't, Batman.
Too much.
I'm the best friend you have in spandex, whatever my suit is. You can. What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... What a pleasure. It's so nice to finally meet you.
sick.
It's just a handshake.
I'm gonna be a bit of a dickhead with Batman towards John.
No. Uh-huh. Jeez, this is Arkham all over again. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh.
I'm not even gonna lie, I thought
Looking for mentors.
John knew
Role
about my
models.
identity.
I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I am indeed.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and give it to you? But, and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
I can't
Sorry,
make exceptions.
John, no exceptions. That gang, they're going to fall.
Oh, they're going to fall. Man, that's so good. You're the real deal, you know that? Of course you know it. Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea. I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing. I collect these. They mean a lot to me.
Fuck it.
Oh, we look so cool. I mean, you're cool. I'm not usually cool, but next to you, I look cool. This is gonna look great on my wall. Thank you.
Laptop. Behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die.
My relationship with John's changed. Again.
Won't be disappointed.
Achievement unlocked. Motley Crew. Complete chapter 3 of episode 3. Chapter 2 didn't come, or achievement for 2 didn't come, did it? Or am I dumb? I might be dumb. I mean, I probably am, but we'll never know. Maybe it did. Did it? It probably did, and I've just completely forgotten because my memory's like a sieve. Anyway.
You speak, but all I hear are lies.
Uh-oh.
You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me.
Okay, freeze.
As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
Impressive.
Impressive science, Freeze.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne, he's cut out for this life after all, huh?
We would have guessed it.
I never would have guessed after he shied away from beating the last man I suspected. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this.
I'm gonna be a prick.
Remember?
No, I don't.
You... What do you mean you don't?
It seems Mr. Wayne is not in a reciprocal mood.
I've done some dickhead decisions.
That means you're out of
I've
luck.
done some asshole decisions in this game.
Merely plugging the leak.
God
shit.
damn it, Bane. You running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
We'll see if it's okay.
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it.
How long before they found out that
You
I'm the
can't be
rat?
trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca.
You just killed one. I only shot him.
Holy
Who do you
shit.
think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
It's just so merciless.
Laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
keep her busy, I have to sneak into her office to get it. And it's all yours. Yep, getting it for my old buddy Bruce, and only you. Promise. Sound like a plan? Up top!
Harley's watching, but F it.
Yes, that was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Which is good for you, because you need help. The Mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me, and only me.
You, time out!
Oh. Well...
And you, we need to talk.
About what? Ugh.
Bruce.
Oh.
This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it. Think hard.
Is it John?
Oh, look at that. There are some neurons firing in there after.
Oh, this is what I'd see what's gonna happen here.
You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
I mean... He's a mate.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Looks like. I'm on my way to meet him now.
Something's gonna happen with Catwoman getting the laptop somehow. Catwoman's gonna be involved in this next bit, I can already tell. Stack deck, 7:15 AM.
Alfred, keep the drones on alert.
They're online and overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
We'll glide down.
Amazing! How does your cape do that?
Did you get it?
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then the bat on the other whispering, "Just get it, John." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might be hurting someone you love? Because it certainly didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Think of the greater good.
I serve the greater good, John. I can't let my feelings get in the way of that. If someone I care about is on the wrong side, that makes them my enemy.
A black and white world. So much easier to parse. I did bring the thing, by the way. Don't you worry. Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head. Batman happy? You look pretty happy. Well, I'm happy. I did something for you. Maybe you could do something for me.
Like?
Teach me. Anything. What about those,
Oh, for fuck's sake, no, go away.
I promised to only use it for, you know, hero things. Probably. Please. Pretty please.
Maybe next time.
I'm not sure you've earned that yet.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll get there. Just you wait.
Lovely.
Working with you, Batman, it's just been... wow. What I meant to say is, it's been an honor. I know I'm not quite there yet, but I'll be battering worthy soon. You can take that to the bank. This is exciting. A new leaf. To new beginnings.
Be good,
You
John.
have potential, John. Do something good with it.
Well, with you to look up to,
I don't want to be completely
how could
mean.
I go wrong?
I don't want to be completely nice either.
Do you have a cape, guy? Because I was thinking about updating my look. I'm your man on this street. Literally.
We've got a laptop. Wayne Manor, 8 AM. Oh. Lovely.
Selina?
I had nowhere else to go. I guess I was a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
I'm not gonna tell her
How
straight up
did
get
you get
out.
inside?
Just what are you insinuating, Bruce? That I broke in?
Yeah?
Well, I mean, did you?
No, genius. I was invited in.
Jesus Christ, the
Maybe we
fuck?
should just start from the beginning. What happened?
Hello, Alfred.
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Miss Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
Fuck's sake.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
You could say no.
I'm worried about him, Bruce. I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And you don't want to be the one who pushes him over the edge.
Alfred, you're the one bleeding on my couch, Selina.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Could have fooled me.
Was it a motorcycle accident?
Whoa,
Or was that a
what are you
cover up?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bandage. Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze. Been through 2 dressings already.
Such a weird relationship we have with her. Like 1 minute, she's a cunt. The next minute, she'll be fucking friends
There.
again.
Good as new. So, do you want to tell me what really happened? We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was
Exactly.
ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight. Thought you knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
I was gonna stay silent.
No, of course you didn't. The laptop. I know you snatched it from Harley. I want to find that black site. Before they do.
The laptop is useless without Riddler's decryptor.
Good thing I brought it then.
Can we just heckin' work together
Yeah,
instead of
Gotham
having to fight each
too.
other all the time?
Not so fast. What are you offering me in return? You know when it comes to me, Nothing is for free.
I'll just say me. I want to see what I respond to.
I'll give you what you really want. Me?
I've already had you. But I appreciate the offer.
Okay, well.
What do you want from me,
She's just
Selena?
not interested. We're keeping on
I
trying.
want you to admit that you need my help. I want you to say, Selena, I need you. I can't do this without you. Say it and it's yours.
You're the one who needs me.
You're the one who needs me.
Is that so?
You wouldn't be here if you didn't.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe we just need each other. Hold her close, steal her bag, or let's just be friends. Fuck it, go the romantic route.
Thanks. It's been a rough night.
Can imagine.
So, what now? Are we gonna crack Riddler's laptop together or not?
Well, I'm down.
I'm out on a line here. Don't leave me hanging.
Fuck's sake.
Come
Why do
downstairs.
I always give in to this bullshit?
What's downstairs?
You'll see.
She's now gonna know and use it to her advantage somehow, some way, somewhere.
Are you coming?
I want to work with her, but just her fighting me every so fucking often just doesn't help the process. She just... she annoys me. This is where it all happens.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
Perfect for me.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you.
It's a good thing or a bad thing?
You're a bad influence on me.
You say that like it's bad.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It definitely makes life more complicated. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better.
She'll backstab us again, I already fucking know it.
Do you maybe feel the same?
Like being friends, I want more. Let's just fucking go romantic route again.
Kiss you now.
Here we go again.
That's what I wanted. I didn't think this was ever gonna happen. Guess you've proven me wrong.
She's never bloody wanted it to. I've been asking long enough.
Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... And there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
I guess it is insensitive.
No, you're right. In hindsight, it's insensitive at best.
I appreciate your apology. Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Well, it was an easily diffused situation. That could have gone so wrongly.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
He's going to lecture me about letting her in the Batcave at some point. That's going to be another thing that comes down into this fucking story.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Access granted.
Lovely.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The Bat computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Don't leave her on her own with it, for the love of fucking Christ. It's not that I don't trust her, I just don't trust her. Talk to Alfred in your armory. She starts stealing bullshit, I'm gonna be mad. That's all I'm saying. Fuck, all the way over. Is she admiring my car? Just noticed. It is a nice car. I don't blame her. Alright. What's up?
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks.
It's really helpful.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed
you felt close enough to someone to welcome them
there we
to
go.
the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point. But, well, maybe you should keep an eye on the more valuable items down here.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
I think he just seems happy with whatever I do.
Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Like a supportive dad. Return to the Bat computer to look at the look at the laptop contents. On my way. Selena, you coming, or are you just gonna look at the car? In fact, actually, fuck it. We'll have a little conversation with her before we go and do it. And let's see how she's liking the car. What do you think of the car then? Do you like that, Cave?
What do you think?
I was gonna ask about the car, but it doesn't give me an option.
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home. But just barely.
Wow. Where do we go
So,
from here?
What do you think is next? For us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
She's like a changed woman. I know that she's gonna backstab us again, but me always falling for it makes it more fun, I guess. Alright, let's go to the computer. I pressed A on it, but apparently Bruce doesn't want to walk there.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Thank you, Alfred. Appreciate it.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
And we'll go for the video first. The video on the left,
Patient
anyway.
843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Let's look at the documentation then.
Schematics, design notes.
The fools think they're safe. They're stupider than I thought. If they ever think I'd ever forget what they did. They think I'd ever forgive. I'm closing in on them now. I know who their supplier is, and that means I know where they're moved in their twisted operation. They're in Gotham, hiding in plain sight. Well, not for long.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa? Strange place for a delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
And then we'll look at the final video. I'm assuming this will be the solution that Bane has.
Oh no.
And then when it
Some
kills him.
kind of viral agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Sounds like I do.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell
Oh
you
boy.
what I know.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
It's not fucking fight me, future. But leaving the Batcave on her own. You make sure she leaves. For a second there, I didn't trust her to stay in the Batcave on her own. She might steal stuff. Hive of Villainy. Complete chapter 4 of episode 3. Wayne Tower, 9:45 AM.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today?
Tiffany.
I expected you earlier.
Had a bit of business to attend to, my friend. Oh, we're frozen. Oh, there we
I
go. It's
needed
because
to
the cloud
talk to
save
you,
is happening.
But I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
What?
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Now!
Are you... What?
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal
Are you
conspiracy
heckin'
to
kidding
commit a
me?
Terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
I understand. I guess.
It'll be all right, Tiffany. I believe you.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm not a bad guy.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
Oh.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
Listen, I don't think it's permanent hearing damage if she's got
Go
hearing
home,
aids, right?
Gordon.
Or am I dumb?
You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller!
I said...
Don't do this!
Dismissed.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to
Relationship with
question
Gordon
my
has
authority.
changed.
This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Nah. It's all gone wrong.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
It's all gone completely fucking wrong. She's gonna ask me about the agency now.
I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
What was your matter? Oh, I've just got to talk to her, haven't I? I said to Alfred I would, so I'm gonna.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
I'm undercover.
Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Least I can do is be honest with her.
Thank you for telling me.
I've been honest with her the whole time. I can't stop now.
I see now, though.
I was gonna mute my mic because
This
he
is
my
why
ear.
he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
I'm gonna tell her.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
It was hard to believe.
My relationship with Tiffany has changed. Hopefully for the
Hearing
better.
it from him.
Your dad was a hero. I would have been lost without him. You're just as capable. Your dad was a hero.
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone, maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
You would need to train.
You'll
That's
need
the
the
only
proper
thing.
training. It's a dangerous job.
Whatever it takes, I'm in.
That's
Sweet.
good to hear.
I think we've won Tiffany back over, which is good.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
Better not bite me in the ass.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
I know.
A few.
Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
You got a slip?
I don't buy it, Amanda. What do they call you? The Wall? You're not one to let things slip through the cracks.
It's terrible on my part, I know. Whoever has been conspiring around me, they're going to regret it. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
I don't want John to get hurt.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
The Pact is
You
unpredictable.
Can't be serious. Harley, Bane, Freeze? No, they can't be trusted.
We don't have to trust them. We trust you. Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city.
Fuck's sake. Why does it always rest on my
Reservations about
shoulders?
working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Right. Body Spa, 11:30 a.m. In the line of duty.
Have you located the
Complete
black
chapter
site?
5 of episode
I
3.
think so.
We're getting quite close to the end then. It's just cloud saving.
While you were at the office, I did some basic.
You can see the little cloud thing on my screen with the loading circle in it.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
That's what's freezing the game. It's just saving the progress up to this point. If anyone's not aware of that. If you're aware of that, then
Couldn't tell from the
I
service
know.
entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
I'll proceed with caution.
There's no way to tell until I get in there. I'll proceed with caution. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller,
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Look at a door.
That access door is connected to the spa.
This just hurts my eyes. It's so bloody bright. Don't look out this way. It's a lovely view. I'm pressing Y on
appears
it.
to just be a patron. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards. They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
Well,
They
shit.
burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
What happened to that one? Oh, it does cold as well, doesn't it? I completely forgot about that.
Security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
Is that a good thing?
That's some top-notch
Hey,
field work,
Kloppy,
Bruce.
you'll make me a deal.
I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get
I already
inside
follow
with
you
those
on Mixer?
maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
I already followed you on Mixer, Kloppy.
Waller, I need to go.
Now,
I realize I
why
didn't
would a
already.
billionaire be
Okay.
skulking around in a filthy alley,
Hey, Reese.
carefully inspecting every detail? Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could
Gracias,
ask
eh?
you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Is it hurting me?
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD.
Would you be
paid
down
a
for a spot
visit
for
at
class
your
after you
office,
stream?
So I swung by to see if
Nah,
you
I'm
might be in
alright,
need of
thanks.
some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something.
261 subs. Yeah, it's going quite well.
Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
I'll be honest with him. Cause trouble.
This is it. The black site Riddler wanted to hit.
So this is what Harley was trying to keep secret.
Cause trouble,
She
might as well.
didn't know.
She doesn't know.
Strange that you're here after a run-in with GCPD in an alleyway with the other rats. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
For fuck's sake. I thought we'd... If I told him that, it'd be fine. I've occurred a big problem for myself here.
Rise and shine.
What's up? Oh, we're back here. Old 5 points, 6:30 PM.
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You did the right thing, telling me about the black site. But there's still something about you that gives me pause. Something that casts a shadow over your heart. Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
So, he's led me to Harley,
Thanks for the warning.
and now he's warning me. What? I'm so confused.
I
I
hope
don't
it's
get
not
Bane's
you, Wayne.
intentions.
But
I
if
don't
it
understand
is,
Bane's intentions.
I'll kill everyone who shows up for your funeral.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. I tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I always seem to get myself in trouble with everything I do in this game. Can I just get one bit of this game where it goes right? Is that allowed? Oh.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea?
Not particularly.
Show no mercy, take no apologies, that sort of thing.
Killing's wrong.
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood.
I'm not
you
a dad.
are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
I also enjoy long walks on the beach.
You're funny. Must have gotten that from your mother's side. You know, my dad could be a funny guy, too. And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
We'll compliment her. I actually should be. He meant a
I
lot
can tell
to
he
you.
meant a lot to you.
He did. Till he blew his brains out. Now, he's just a glimmer in a maggot's belly. Same as we'll all be someday.
I was going to compliment her, but I don't know how she'd take
In
it.
fact,
Because
you
she's
even
not
met my
predictable.
dad. That's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic. How am I doing?
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rich. Nice try, but you're a book. And I read ya. I'm glad you have a friend in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them.
Am I going to get shot?
Laptop's gone.
What are you...
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So
You going to interview me?
that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared.
Me.
You
And
Catwoman.
Oh, I thought you said John.
Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
You already cleared me.
Oh, you seem to have made up your mind already. Guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie. Nice try, though. John, get in here! When I told Wood and I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Wait a minute.
Harley, do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
You know what? I'll help you. I'll help you because you're my friend. Hit me again.
Do it again.
What?
Hit me again.
Take.
You hitting him already? I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this, but we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you. And who knows if she'll stop there.
Absolutely
There is
not.
no scenario where we are letting that happen.
I knew that'd be your knee-jerk reaction, but this is the only way out. The only way that keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Cool.
Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. And don't think I don't feel just awful about this. Since, you know, I stole it. Can't help but feel a little bit responsible.
You're fully responsible.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. Just like we talked about. Please.
Fucking hell.
It was Catwoman. She took your laptop.
How do you know?
She took a phone call at Riddler's. Bruce overheard her talking about it.
I understand, Bruce. I'm disappointed too. So much for the solidarity of sisterhood. And here I was, starting to be a cat person.
I'm just throwing Catwoman under the bus so many times I've noticed.
In you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like skin a cat.
Is that the end of the episode, or are we doing something else? Okay.
What are you doing?
Did you think I was just gonna let her go or something? That frickin' chance. She's gonna get turned into one of Freeze's popsicles. I know cats don't like water, but how do they feel about ice?
She has skills that can help us at the black site. Taking her out hurts all of us. You don't have to do this.
I really, really do. Thought you'd see that.
We're ready to move.
Good. This'll just take a second. Get her inside.
I've seen that look in your eyes before. On other men, just before they get themselves killed.
Come on! Just throw her in one of Riddler's murder boxes. We have a black site to raid. Come on, Bruce. Time to raise some hell.
Oh, we're doing the black site now. Or is that the end? Okay. Talk about leaving it on another bloody cliffhanger. Descent into Darkness. Complete chapter 6 of episode 3. I feel bad for throwing Catwoman under the bus. I'll fuck things up with Catwoman. If she takes stuff from my back cave, I fully deserve it. You and 47.9% of players left Selena feeling betrayed. She was on edge after narrowly surviving an assault by the GCPD. She felt honoured that you let her to see your back cave. Because you gave her up to Harley, she feels betrayed. I probably should have put myself on the line there, but I didn't know if I'd do anything to Tiffany. I don't really want anyone to die. But Catwoman could fight her way out of it, whereas Tiffany might not have been able to. So that's kind of why I went that way. I don't know. You and 29.6% of players did something that will make Waller aligned with you. She felt miffed when you didn't accept her apology about the convoy. She felt superior when you pushed back against her desire to use the villains in the Black Site raid. She'll be proud of you for keeping your cover even when the stakes are high. You and 29.6% of players left John feeling valued by you. He took to heart your advice to manipulate others. He felt proud that he was able to help his hero by retrieving the laptop. He felt appreciated as a best friend when you decided to out Catwoman together. You and 87.6% of players left Tiffany feeling honoured. She felt valued when you took the time to let her apologise and explain her actions. She felt honoured that you would let her in on your Batman secret. You and 90.2% of players left Gordon feeling remorseful. He felt unified with Batman when he was nearly able to arrest Catwoman. He knew you hadn't tipped her off. He was relieved when you didn't resist arrest. Because of what you said after Waller fired him, he feels a little remorseful about trying to arrest you. You and 29.6% of players left Harley feeling less skeptical of you. She was unconvinced by your defense that you weren't the mole. She was unimpressed by your stance on dealing with traitors. She felt less skeptical of you when you ratted out Catwoman as the mole. Did you warn Catwoman the GCPD was coming after her? You and 38.6% of players did not warn Catwoman. She was ambushed by the GCPD, which prevented her from stealing the laptop. 61.4% of players did the other option. What dating advice did you give John in the cafe to help him attract Harley's attentions? You and 35.5% of players told John to manipulate Harley and he gave you an ink blot test. 64.5% of players went a different way about it. Did you tell Tiffany that you're Batman? You and 82.4% of players told Tiffany your secret. 17.6% of players didn't. Did you out yourself as a mole or put the blame on Catwoman? You and 17.4% of players let John throw Catwoman under the bus. She's now in mortal danger. I'm regretting that choice, but it's just the way it's happened. You and 38.6% of players did not warn Catwoman. She was ambushed by a GCPD, which prevented her from stealing the laptop. Actually, I'm looking at these options now, quickly, just before we continue. And I would fully understand if Catwoman betrayed me once again, because I've been a prick this episode. You and 35.5% of players told John to manipulate Harley and he gave you an ink blot test. You and 82.4% of players told Tiffany your secret. You and 17.4% of players let John throw Catwoman under the bus. She is now in mortal danger. I probably could have outed myself and had Catwoman possibly save me, but I don't want to take that risk, I guess. It makes it more interesting anyway. So we're going to go through the usual stuff now, before we end the episode. Of course, we're going to read through the newsfeed, we're going to read through the codex. I'm going to look at my options over the whole 3 episodes, and then we're going to end it. So, let it connect. Next episode, though, will be episode 4. What ails you? A shocking revelation forces Bruce into a desperate change of plans as a villain's lethal plot escalates. Okay. So we'll go into the extras here. We're going to go to the Batcave quickly. Then we're going to take a look at all of the stuff that we need to take a look at. Oh, I feel so bad for outing Catwoman. I didn't think she knew that it was me who said it, but apparently she does. I thought we could keep that a secret, but apparently that's not an option. Alright, to catch up on the news stories and the codex. If you guys want to click off now because there's no more episode content, I'll fully understand. Alright, let's go down to where the last story was. It's going to be a long scroll. And I honestly can't remember which one we were at. We might have a lot to read here. Is there a way to scroll faster? This is as fast as it lets me scroll. I could do that, but it doesn't go much faster. But it goes faster if I use a stick. I think that we finished off on the bar fight one last time. Or did we? We're going to start, I don't know where, I can't remember which one it was, but we'll start from the agency takes over crime spree investigation. GCPD confirmed today that they have given the agency control of their investigation into the recent break-ins throughout the city. At least 12 people have been confirmed dead in relation to these events, including 3 police officers and 5 city employees. Confusion about and within the investigation has been a cause of concern for Gotham citizens. Residents are calling for a stronger police presence throughout the city, as well as answers about the attacks themselves. So far, no suspect has been apprehended. Historically, the agency and GCPD have rarely worked in tandem. It was a joint investigation decades ago that pitted two against the Riddler, one which ultimately ended in failure. Many have called into question the organization's ability to effectively deal with the group responsible for the citywide attacks. A GCPD spokesperson told the Gazette, while the agency might be leading the investigation, rest assured they have Gotham PD's full cooperation. More on this story to follow as information is made available. Agency convoy attacked. Where was Batman? An armored convoy belonging to the agency was attacked last night by the group responsible for yesterday morning's assaults across the city. The agency is reported to have been transporting unidentified cargo when it was disabled by an electromagnetic pulse, which left 3 blocks of downtown Gotham without electricity. While Gotham Gas and Electric struggles to restore power, citizens are placing blame on the GCPD and on Batman. Eyewitnesses claim that GCPD raised the bat signal to alert him, but there were no reported sightings. Rumors of the masked hero's death have proliferated after Batman clashed unsuccessfully with a dangerous luchador during yesterday's attack on the GCPD armory. The same figure was seen at last night's raid on the agency convoy, along with what witnesses are describing as a clown, a gymnast, and a blue man. Agency backup was late to arrive on scene and unable to prevent the terrorist group from escaping. GCPD wouldn't comment on Batman's mysterious disappearance. In a press statement, however, they confirmed that the attacks of the Gotham Brokerage House, Gothcorp Labs, and the GCPD arsenal appeared to be from the same group who perpetrated the attack on the convoy. They went on to say the agency is working diligently to apprehend this group of terrorists. We at GCPD are doing everything in our power to assist their efforts. Family begs Gotham citizens for help in finding missing couple. For 5 years, family and friends have been left to wonder what happened to Dr. Victor Fries and his wife Nora. They have been reported missing following a deadly accident at Gothcorp Labs. Before her disappearance, Nora Fries was diagnosed with an advanced stage of McGregor's syndrome. McGregor's is a rare terminal illness for which there is no known treatment. Victor Fries, a cryogenicist at Gothcorp Labs, was working to cryogenically preserve her. This would slow down the progression of the illness until a cure could be found. One of these experiments triggered a catastrophic explosion, resulting in the destruction of Gothcorp's cryogenics wing and the deaths of several scientists. After the wreckage was cleared, there was no sign of either Victor or Nora. Family and friends have searched tirelessly, but it seems the couple must have somehow escaped the ruin. After a year's search, the trail went cold and police investigation was abandoned. Those who loved the couple, however, never gave up hope. Victor Fries was a devoted husband and son whose research has saved countless lives. Nora Fries, an accomplished scientist in her own right, was an active member of her community. She served on boards of several charities for impoverished children and was a fixture of the Gotham philanthropic scene. Nora and Victor's friends and family have not given up their search as easily as the police have. We're begging the people of Gotham to help us, said Dora Smithy, Nora's sister. My sister desperately needs medical attention. If you see anything, please contact us. And Victor, if you're out there, Please, bring Nora home to us. Exclusive. Riddler murdered. A source within GCPD refutes the agency's claim that they were responsible for the death of the terrorist known as the Riddler. It is revealed to the Gazette that Riddler was already dead when the agency arrived on the scene, and that the vigilante Batman was present at the time. This calls into question all of the agency's statements in regards to this matter. Earlier, it was confirmed by a GCPD coroner that Riddler's cause of death was poisoning. The substance was a lethal combination of psychoactive drugs injected directly into the bloodstream. The fact that Batman was on scene before the arrival of the agency suggests that he, and not the enforcement group, was responsible for Riddler's apprehension. However, some are speculating that he was also responsible for his murder. The possibility of the Cape Crusader breaking his well-known moral code to put an end to the Riddler threat lies heavy in the hearts of Gotham citizens. More troubling still, our agency and GCPD refusal to launch an investigation into Riddler's murder. Any claims made that Riddler's death involved foul play are entirely erroneous, said Amanda Waller, director of the agency, in response to GCPD's leak revelation. The events aboard the Lady of Dublin occurred as the agency has previously stated. God, I'm tired. An internal affairs official of the Gotham Police Department reached out to the Gazette to say, "We are going to be conducting a thorough internal investigation to rout out the source of these unofficial leaks. These unauthorized reports go against GCPD policy but endanger active investigations. Law enforcement playing hot potato with Gotham attackers. 24 hours have passed since yesterday's massacre and not a single suspect has been brought into custody. Not by the GCPD, not by the agency, and certainly not by Batman. The only perpetrator identified in the attacks is a distinctive massive man dressed as a Mexican wrestler. A source within GCPD says the suspect is known as Bane, yet both the local police and the agency refuse to go public with this information. This is a level of incompetence that hasn't been seen in Gotham until recently. Some were leery of this shadowy agency taking over the investigation into the recent acts of terrorism, citing the agency's failure to apprehend the Riddler during his initial crime spree in Gotham. Their efforts, or lack thereof, in apprehending those responsible for the brokerage, arsenal, and Goth Corp attacks have confirmed their ineptitude. The hearts and minds of Gotham citizens are nervous. While the agency and Gotham City Police Department are busy playing hot potato with Gotham's criminal cases, the murder of Arsenal walks free. Free to terrorize Gotham with the weapons he and his villainous associates have already used against the agency itself in an attack on one of their convoys. Batman is missing or presumed dead since his face-off with Bane, and law enforcement is unable to bring these terrorists to justice. It's clear through this report that Gotham citizens have no one to rely on but themselves. Be safe out there. Exclusive. Riddler body stolen from agency convoy. The Gazette can now confirm that the Riddler's body has been taken from agency custody and that it was the target of the mass convoy's attack last night. When asked why the agency was in possession of the Riddler's corpse, Henry Chang, an agency spokesperson, said, "We don't know where these leaks are coming from, but whoever they are, they do not speak for the agency or the Gotham State Police Department. Anything they say should be regarded as unreliable." Chang refused to comment further. Speculations were raised in regards to the agency's credibility when the Gazette published an article calling into question the validity of one of their earlier statements. It was first erroneous claim by the agency that they were responsible for capturing Riddler, resulting somehow in the man's death. With the agency moving Riddler's body to an undisclosed location, it speculated that the government group might have been trying to take the corpse out of the hands of the local authorities. This would present access to key evidence and set back an attempt to properly investigate Riddler's death. The outcry and hostility from Gotham citizens against the agency has increased as falsehoods are increasingly brought to light. Agency Director Amanda Waller was unavailable for an interview for this article. I think this is a final news story. GCPD and agency spotted at Wayne Tower. Eyewitness accounts state that both GCPD and the agency were seen entering Wayne Tower this morning. It's currently unknown what they were investigating, but less than an hour later both groups departed without making any arrests or public statements. This has brought into question why such a show of force would be necessary at one of Gotham's most prominent buildings. The only known joint effort between the agency and the GCPD is the investigation into yesterday's attacks, now being referred to acts of terrorism by authorities. What connection this has to Wayne Enterprises and potentially CEO Bruce Wayne is still unknown. Concern over Wayne's mental state has bled into discussions about the future of his family's business. Last year, he was implicated in a high-profile assault on Oswald Cobblepot and was temporarily admitted a temporary stint in Arkham Asylum. Doesn't make sense, but okay. As of this writing, no charges have been filed against Wayne. We reached out to the GCPD, the agency of Wayne Enterprises. Each organization has refused to comment. I'll go to the Codex now and see if we've got any Codex updates. We have got quite a few. Starting with Police Commissioner Gordon. Or former Police Commissioner Gordon. Gordon has been fired from his position at the GCPD because he couldn't let well enough alone. He came after me because he had suspicions that I was somehow involved with the pact, and he has no idea how right he is, just not the way he thinks. When Walt discovered he was trying to take me into custody, she came down on him hard. I wish it hadn't come to this. James is a good man and a damn good cop. He doesn't deserve to be kicked off the force for doing his job. Alright, got some new stuff. While undercover, John has been the closest thing I've had to a friend within Riddler's pact. He's looked out for me and even stood up to Harley on my behalf. Despite that, there's a darkness to him that he seems unable to control. When we were confronted by Detective Bullock outside the Riddler's warehouse, John didn't think twice about trying to kill him. Luckily, I was able to bribe Bullock before John could act, but I know that cutthroat instinct is still there, just lurking underneath the surface. John tried hard to get me to confess to Harley that Celine stole a laptop, thinking it was the best way to keep me safe, and I really do appreciate his genuine concern for me. So I took his advice and blamed Selena. I knew it would put her in danger, but John was right. I need to keep my head above water in order to stay in this pact long enough to put an end to their scheming, and I can't do that if I confess to having betrayed them. I just hope that John will continue to have my back. Alfred continues to encourage me to accept allies, but I can see the strain our work places on him. I was worried that he was beginning to fracture under the weight of our work, but he came through with a useful new upgrade for my contacts. He's always been good with the technology, and I'm happy he stepped up to help now that Lucius is gone. I don't know what I'd do without Alfred. Tiffany tried to have me arrested. I should have seen that coming. I've been acting evasive and suspicious, and I hardly left her much of a choice. So I revealed my most closely guarded secret and brought her into the fold. I told her I'm Batman. I don't know if it was the right move. I don't know if this will keep her safe or put her farther in harm's way, but it felt right. And that's really all I can hope for in situations like these. Waller went too far today when she fired Gordon. I understand her motivation. She's trying to keep me in the pact in order to stop their plan to obtain Project Lotus and use it to some dastardly ends, but that doesn't make it right. Gordon was another casualty in her merciless mission. I've begun to realize that whatever the cost isn't just an expression to her, it's a personal motto. Turns out Selena and Riddler worked together in the past. She's in town to break up his pact and rain down a little revenge on them for killing him. Her first step in this plan apparently was stealing the crypto from Riddler's laptop right out from under my nose. The second part, to steal the laptop itself right out from under Harley's nose. Her plans, however, fell through and they landed her in the hot seat along with me as one of the potential pact moles. In order to maintain my cover, I had to cast the blame onto her. I thought she'd be able to handle herself against the pact. It was a small risk, especially with how much is on the line should I be found out. She may not forgive me, but there are innocent lives at stake. That at least she has to understand. Harley is taken over as the de facto leader of Riddler's pact. While she runs the gang with an iron fist, she's still not as brutal as Bane and Freeze have proven to be, which is some comfort at least. After discovering the crypto in Riddler's old workshop, I knew that my only option was to steal his laptop from Harley in order to decode the information on it before the pact could learn its contents. The theft of the laptop, however, led to a renewed interest in finding the alleged mole in their midst and landed myself and Selena at the center of Harley's investigation. Unfortunately, I had to pass the blame on to Selena in order to maintain my cover, staying one step ahead of the pact and stopping them as my mission, no matter the cost. The gambit worked for now, though. It's only a matter of time before I'm found out for good. Hopefully, I'll have stopped the pact before it gets to that point. Bane survived the agency convoy, but his reputation within the pact was tarnished. Harley solidified herself as the leader of the gang, while Bane stewed in the shadows. Bane hurt his position further when he murdered one of his own subordinates in an attempt to find the mole. Timothy's guilt wasn't certain, but Bane ended him anyway. Bane found me in the alley outside of Bodhi Spa. It turns out he had been spying on me. He'd knocked me out and unceremoniously dragged me back to stand judgment in front of Harley. Harvey Bullock. Detective Harvey Bullock has worked alongside Commissioner Gordon for years, but his attitude has kept him from rising in the ranks. Still, he's one of the few good cops still in Gotham. I crossed paths with Harvey Bullock when Catwoman, John and I were infiltrating the Riddler's old workshop. Couldn't tell if he was there to guard the spot or was in the wrong place at the wrong time. John was ready to knock him out with a crowbar, and I had to make a quick decision of how to handle the situation between injuring Bullock or corrupting him. Selena, John and I went back to Riddler's workshop in the hopes of finding a way to decrypt his laptop. We barely survived running with one of Riddler's puzzles, and Selena and I went deeper into the workshop. We weren't able to recover the crypto device, but Selena, or we were able, I should say, to recover the crypto device, but Selena had her own plans for it, and she handcuffed me into a chair in order to take it for herself. What a whore. Sanctus, from what I've been able to piece together, is an unauthorized offshoot of the agency that developed the deadly supervirus and biochemical weapon known as Project Lotus. Sanctus used to be a science division of the shadowy government group until Amanda Waller took over, discovered their unethical methods, and shut them down. However, they seem to have regrouped and continued this research in secret, and out of the hands of the law. Finally, Body Spar. A massage parlor by all appearances, Body Spar is actually a front for Sanctus, an illegal offshoot of the agency. According to what I uncovered from Riddler's encrypted laptop, this is the same location where Project Lotus, a deadly virus and biochemical weapon, was developed and tested on human subjects. This is sure to be the site that the Pact will raid. While it may house scientists lacking a moral code beneath its foundation, above ground it is frequented by innocent clients and masseurs. If I don't stop them, the Pact is liable to kill everyone they find within, regardless of who's guilty and who's innocent. So that's gonna end that. The Codex and the Gotham feed. I'll go over my choices one more time, and then that'll be it. I think I will continue this daily. Because every time I think, oh, the episodes are getting kind of boring. Because there are, I'll be honest, there are times where I think, they're slowing down a bit, not enjoyable. They always end it on a cliffhanger, and it just hooks me back on. I'm like, I want to keep going. So I probably will do this daily. There's only 2 more episodes to do anyway, so it's only tomorrow and... Well, technically this is going out on the Friday, isn't it? I'm recording it Thursday night, but it's going to go out on the Friday. But for the next 2 days, basically, I'll be doing these episodes, and I'll finish them off. And then I'll take a little break, I think, from Telltale Games, and I'll move on to Life is Strange. I think will be the next one, because I've had requests for it, and I actually want to play it. So, to end off the episode here, you and 6.4% of other players lied to Gordon about your connection to Lucius. You and 25.7% of players chose to interrogate Eli for information on Riddler. You and 79% of players bluffed Eli with a signal. You and 71.5% of players sacrificed a man in order to save the other agents. You and 50.1% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key and remain hidden in the vault. You and 71.6% of players reached out to Gordon in their time of need. You and 23.9% of players took Willie down violently when he pulled a knife on you. You and 42.2% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Harley, countering her chaos at every turn. You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. You and 38.6% of players did not warn Catwoman. She was ambushed by a GCPD, which prevented her from stealing the laptop. You and 35.5% of players told John to manipulate Harley, and he gave you an imp block test. You and 82.4% of players told Tiffany your secret, and you and 17.4% of players let John throw Catwoman under the bus. She is now in mortal danger. I am still regretting throwing Catwoman under the bus, but I've read through the Codex, and it's actually, I actually think it's more of a good decision now, because we can, you know, keep our cover and get this job done. But anyway, that's going to end another episode of the Batman Telltale series, The Enemy Within. This has been episode 3, The Fractured Mask. Up next is going to be episode 4, called What Ails You. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you very, very soon for whatever I do next on this channel. Goodbye for now.